Thanks for downloading Entering the Black Hole with Rick and Anthony. I'm Rick.
And this is Anthony.
And we're fucking gay.
It's
been a while.
Hey, it's been a while, yeah, because the last couple of shows you haven't been saying it, man.
Nah, I've been a little bit out of it lately.
Yeah, you have been. Your head's been swirling around in the toilet.
We got a lot of different things, a lot of moving parts happening in our lives. My main focus is how do I get Anthony out of my fucking house.
Trust me, Anthony trying to get the fuck out your house. Okay. Well, by the way, I got a couple of call. I'm waiting for a couple of callbacks.
You might got a callback, or you waiting for a callback?
Waiting for callbacks. I hope they had a one place. It's really a 2-bedroom.
I think Mike Gott was better. I'd rather have that.
My God, what's Mike Gott?
Mike Gott.
Oh, Mike Gott. Well, let's.
I might got that.
You know what?
I might got to turn the show off.
No. Not tonight. We are doing it on a solo tip today. We can't turn the mics off today. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I want to give a shout out to Tomoka Beer Guy for doing our show the other day. He was excellent, man. He was great.
He's a great guy, man. What a great guy.
He's real cool.
You know,
we got to drink some of his beer.
His audio was a little bit quiet, so I turned his up.
Right.
And it was louder than both of us.
So you turned it up too loud.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll let that go.
But it was a good show.
It was fun. Yeah, you know what? I wasn't nervous, but for the first time, I think if I had someone in, I was like, fuck, what do I say? You know, like kind of, not starstruck, but like, I didn't know what to do.
Starstruck over Tomoka Beer Guy? That's high.
No, he's cool, man. That guy
he is crazy.
He's been around a long time. He's known of me and us for a while, but just never said anything. And
he's a fan of the show.
I'll tell you this. I reached out to him and messaged him to do the show.
Yeah.
Immediately was like, fuck yes.
Oh, that's great, man. That's great.
So,
And
that
so
was cool.
shout out to him. Shout out to that brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I think, was it Hannah's birthday? I think her birthday came by.
Jana Banana?
Oh, yeah. Jenna Banana. Oh, yeah. She don't like that. Call her Hannah.
Yeah.
She don't like that. Oh, another thing. I want to give a shout out. I told him I'd do this. Shout out to my son, Joshua. His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday, Joshua.
Happy birthday, brother. He's 11 years old.
Hell yeah.
Or 11 years young, or however we're going to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's when they start, you know.
Yeah, he got an attitude problem now.
Oh, he's all of a sudden a grown up.
Yeah, man. He think he got balls bigger than his daddy. That's all right. He probably do. You know what I'm saying? Last time
From what I'm told.
Yeah, man. Last time I seen him, I was like, God damn, man, I'm jealous.
So we're getting into today, Anthony.
Well, we going when we get to some of our segments later on, we're gonna talk about some of this bullish that's been going on, or should I say bullshit that's going on. I keep forgetting I can say that. And we're gonna get deep into it. At least we're gonna try to get deep in it. We're gonna go deep in the black hole.
Yeah, we're gonna
get stanky.
Yeah, we might just get down deep in there.
You know what I'm saying?
We got all kind of shit going on in the world, and I hate being a typical news podcast. Everyone's heard everything, and maybe they want to hear our take on it. I don't know. Probably not.
Well, sometimes there's some things that's just unavoidable. You just have to talk about it because people like opinions. You know what I'm saying? And our opinions, I mean, they probably shit anyway, but they still opinions. And some people might agree, some people might disagree.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
True.
Everyone
has
has
one. True. And it's amazing how people are so divided in those decisions too. You know what I'm saying? But it's still, some things can be fun. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could debate some of these people.
It's amazing how different people are when you bring it to light. But you never know. You could work with some dude that's sitting next to you for years, and then when you actually find out what his opinions and his views are, you're like, fuck, you don't even know who that guy is.
Yo,
But you had no problem working with him the whole time. You got along. Everything was fine. You know.
I hung out with this person. Great person, sweetheart. One of the best people you could ever be around. And she just ragtagged Obama I was like, huh? And then you Hispanic at that? I was like, huh? Okay. Still a great person. Still hang out with her. Still cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what can you say? Everybody, that's why you keep politics away. You keep religion away. Because those things, I've seen those things break up families. Okay?
Yeah, as long as you want to be friends,
Well, yeah, right. What are you doing over there, man?
Smoking.
Oh.
I should have done it before the show.
I thought you did do it before the show.
It wasn't enough.
Oh, so you got to get high some more. Another thing is, the funny thing is, Tomoka Beer, I was like, is he trying to get high or he's smoking meth?
Oh, my God. He had no idea. Because I told him, did I say it on the show? I don't know if I told it in the show, but yeah, the first time I smoked it, he was like, "What?" He like looked away, like he didn't want to look at me directly while I was doing it. I was like, "You realize this is weed, right?" He's like, "Wow, man, I didn't thank you so much for telling me."
Yeah, he was. He's like, "What you thought I was smoking crack?
Should I say something?"
Yo, that was funny. That was
hilarious.
I think he said that. I think we didn't put that part in the show. I think he was just
maybe
do it.
I'm so high all the time, but I don't know what goes in the show, what goes out the show, what gets edited out, what doesn't. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know anything about the show.
That is your job to
I know, and I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, you are fucking terrible at it.
All I can do is sit there and think about you playing that Ninja Turtle game at the arcade. I have dreams about it.
You ain't letting that shit go.
No, I can't stop thinking about it, Anthony.
I wasn't even playing. Okay?
I
was playing it, but I wasn't really playing it because I kept dying, so it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like the two people, whoever left the game, left it at that one spot that they couldn't pass.
Right.
So I took over and I couldn't pass it. I was like, fuck this game, man.
Fuck this. It's got to be a special move you got to use to get past it.
Yes, and I don't know how to do it, so I like, fuck it.
Up, down, tap, tap, left, right, you know.
I don't know if it's, what you doing, the BABA select
or
start?
BA,
yeah, we all know that infamous code, okay? That's the most famous code ever.
Yeah, you should know it.
Yeah, up, down,
you should
down,
know that
right,
game.
Right, BA select start.
You were paid to star in that game.
You were paid
you
to
probably
kiss
still
my
get
entire ass. How about that?
Residuals from the
well,
game.
If I was getting residuals from that game, I'd be a rich motherfucker.
Like, how the fuck they put that in? Because my uncle has a little an arcade stand-up game like that, and it's just a computer back there.
Well, that's basically what it is.
But I wonder where they get the software. Like, where do you get that game, you know? I guess you could go online and get, like, a bunch of old arcade games and stuff.
You can. And they got
8-bit,
they got like
32-bit.
arcade simulators. So I'm sorry, emulators. So you can have like 400 games on one.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I've had emulators on my computer, my other computer. I had a PS4 emulator.
Really?
Yeah, because I had a CD player, and I had the editor or the emulator. I'd put the PS4 game in the computer, and it would run it.
Nice.
As a PS4. I actually even had a PS4 controller with a USB adapter and plugged in USB. Had a PS4 controller, everything.
Played it right off your laptop?
Yep. It wasn't for me. It was for someone else that wanted to play it. But I was never a console guy. I always played PC games.
No, I was. My favorite game is 1943. That's my favorite game of all time.
Is that a Navy game? Like
it's
or is it on the ground, a combat game?
No. It's air flight.
Oh, okay.
So
you have to have a joystick.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And it was an arcade game. They had 1941, then they came out with 1942, and then 1943, which was like, the other one's
World War
one-shot kills.
II.
It was during the World War II, right?
Yeah,
warfare.
It was
basically, but it was like cartoonish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but that used to be my game. I used to, when it was in the arcade, I would play some more. I used to spend thousands of dollars on it.
My Uncle Steve, God rest his soul, he loved, fuck was that name of that game? It was Jet Fighter.
I used to play that too.
He played Jet Fighter 3, I think, forever. He just loved that game.
That game is not easy to play neither.
No, it was very hard. It took him like a month just to get off the aircraft carrier. He couldn't. It kept falling down, no matter how many afterburners he hit, and just couldn't get it.
It takes a while to learn it because that's like a real simulation,
like a simulator game, right?
And it's they had this other game for the PlayStation 3 that I sucked at. But when I was in New York, this kid that was staying with us, he rocked the shit out that game, man. One day we bought it, and he just played it, and he was like, "Yo, I like it."
Yeah.
And he sucked
ask me anything about submarines. I'll tell you everything there is to know about a submarine.
Did you play The Hunt for Red October?
No, that wasn't a game.
Oh, you played the simulations?
Yeah, it was called Silent Hunter.
I heard of that.
Like 2, 3, 4, and I actually came up with 5. I played 5 too, and that was a very good simulator, man. I learned all the boats, and I learned everything about a submarine, from how it functions, how it sinks, how it floats, what damage compartments gets damaged, what kind of room I have, what I can do, what I can't do. I take a little bit of hull damage. I get a compartment leaking. I can only go under. I can't go much deeper than 60, 70 meters. Otherwise, the pressure will overcome that crack. I could still seal off that compartment. But once you start doing that and your boat's heavy, full of water, you can go down. It's easy. Going up ain't so easy. There's only one way to do it the right way. They have what's called an emergency blast, okay?
Right.
And they'll do an emergency ballast blast. And basically, Anthony, what they do is they have these tanks that run along the side of the boat.
Right.
And they fill up with water to sink. That makes the
Right.
boat heavy. It sinks. And then they use high-pressured oxygen from a compressor they run when they're surface.
Right.
They pressurize a tank. And when they're down deep and they can't get up, they do what's called blowing their ballast. And they'll put all the oxygen they have in their tanks into this tank, into the water tanks, and forces all the water out into the ocean. And then the air makes the boat buoyant and it
pushes
floats
right back up?
Oh yeah, I would see how low I could go. I'd take the boat down like 360 meters, which is back in World War, 1942 is unheard of. I mean,
Right.
our boats couldn't do that. The Germans' boats could though. They could go down like 360 fucking meters, bro, which is crazy.
Go deep in the
Super crazy.
these simulators that we play on, they actually use this type of stuff in actual.
Oh yeah.
So-
I mean, it
I'm
might
like-
be the same exact one, but it's the same
Right.
principles. Yeah.
And it's amazing.
I don't even think the graphics on the real simulators for the military, I don't think the graphics are good. I think they're just shitty generic graphics, but the math is absolutely fact.
Right.
And if
Right.
you look at numbers, remember a submarine, there's no windows to look out of.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. You gotta do all that
You got
stuff.
numbers, brother.
Exactly.
And those numbers tell you where you are, how fast you're going, what your depth is. I mean, everything. I love doing that shit, man. I haven't done it in a while, but I'm a submarine guru. If you didn't know that about me.
Didn't know.
You know.
Didn't know. I have a submarine myself. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on one.
I've never been on one, though.
Yeah, I've been on an American submarine.
Really?
Yep, in North Carolina.
Did you get underneath the water?
They
or you
sank
just-
it in the port.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they didn't go anywhere, but
Right.
they had like a little, it was like a tour thing.
Right.
They played a little, we're just cruising along, Everybody had their own little station. You
Right.
come in, they say, okay, you're here, you're the sound guy. This is what you're going to do, and we're going to tell you to do this and that.
So you
and
got to
this
hear the
is-
beeps.
Yeah, well, they just tell you what to do, and then
Right.
all of a sudden the white lights turn to red, and then like you get a little shake, you're like, oh, we're taking on damage, and there's always like scenario, some kind of the weapons officer will launch a torpedo off, and I'll have to tune the sound and right to the direction of the torpedo,
Right.
and you can hear it go boom, explode, like all right, we got a hit, we knew it hit.
They still do those type of things?
It was a tour thing. It was
Right.
like it was a part of the thing. Yeah. No, today we have everything's computerized.
Right.
I mean, they have what's called cavitating torpedoes today.
Right.
And basically, when they launch a torpedo out from underwater, it never touches the water. It creates a bubble around it.
Around the water.
So, right around the missile.
Right.
Which allows it to travel much faster because it's not getting the resistance of the water.
Right.
Not only that, but when it hits its target, when the bubble collapses, it makes
Right.
the explosion so much worse. No, today, dude, you do not want to fuck with an American submarine. We have our nuclear subs.
Oh, yeah.
They go 50 years, no fuel. You have to give it any fuel for 50 years.
That's nice.
Unlimited power, unlimited scrubbers, which scrubbers are, I don't know if you knew this or not, but you can smoke on a submarine.
Okay.
They actually take the oxygen out of the water and pump fresh air into the sub 24/7, nonstop.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
What were they doing back in the old days for oxygen?
Surface. You surface, you open it up, because here's what they did.
Right.
Back then, I mean, they still measure it now. It's all CO2 levels.
Right.
All right. It's not a matter of oxygen, okay? And back in World War II, they could just add more oxygen to the room.
Right.
But you can't make your atmospheric pressure too high. They have blow-off valves, but that makes
Right.
noise. That makes noise. So if you're being hunted, you can't do that shit.
Right.
Submarines be silent. So you got that involved too.
Right.
But what they did back then is they had CO2 gauges. And it's not just the oxygen isn't really the whole thing. It's how much CO2 is in the room. Okay? Because when you exhale CO2.
CO2, yeah.
And once that builds up, you will pass out and die.
Right. So
there is a time limit. Back then, I think you had 3 or 4 days.
really, I thought
Yeah.
it was like a couple weeks. Under
No.
the
A couple days. You got to come up. I mean, 90% on that. You can't go much longer. The CO2 levels go too high.
All right. So nowadays, now that they can suck the air out the water,
scrubbers.
like a fish tank.
Yes, like gills.
Right. So therefore, they can stay under there weeks.
Until recently, they made it illegal just by policy. But until recently, you could actually smoke cigarettes on the submarine. There's a smoking department, smoke room. You go
Right.
there and smoke. Think about it. You're in a cabin underwater and you could smoke. Is that crazy?
Listen, but
There's
just-
technology.
It is. It is.
Look, they can stay down now for like 3 months. The only reason why they have to come up is because
the nitrous oxide level.
Nope,
right?
nope. They can do all that now. No, the only reason why they have to come up is because the boat can only hold 3 months worth of food.
Oh, so they just come up to eat.
That's it. Because there's no food
They're
left.
like, yo, we starving right now.
Yeah.
Yo, we got to go eat. We're gonna hit North Carolina real quick or the Virginia coast. We're like, yo, we're gonna, and then a bunch of men on there.
You don't want to fuck with a submarine, American submarine, bro. I mean, they have nukes on board, like usually about 20 of them, and they're ICBMs.
Right.
They'll launch them from 1,000 feet under the water. It'll come out the ocean,
and attack,
and then go into space, and then find its target, and then drop it right there within 3 square feet.
Right. Do you think North
That's
Korea...
one boat.
Huh?
That's one boat.
Right. So I'm saying, do you think North Korea can really fuck with the United States?
No. Even if they did somehow magically nuke us and shit, our subs out there will just will retaliate with a tremendous. We probably take China out too while we're at it.
Well, China and South Korea.
Don't worry, dude. You do not want to fuck with American Navy. I promise you that.
Are we number one or are we still number two to the British Navy?
No, we're number one. We've been number one since World War II.
Okay.
Yeah. World War II, I think Royal Navy was the biggest navy in the world.
But the British Navy, right?
Yeah, the Royal Navy.
Yeah, the Royal Navy.
And since World War II, we said never again.
Oh, yeah.
And our military is the one thing we got. It's just...
Well, we spend more than 26 other countries combined, you know?
Yeah, no.
So yes, and 25 of
it.
those are allies. So you're talking about, we are, this is a war. George Carlin said it best. We are a warlike country, okay? He said, you know how we warlike country? Our national anthem talks about war. So and no other national anthem does that. About war.
I think it talks about, it's not just about war, it's about how we
we survived the war. You know, we rise above.
We fought for it.
Right,
you know.
but we still a warlike country. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we're going to take a little break, guys. We're done with the submarine World War II talk, and we're going to get into, put some stank on it.
Put some stank on it.
And we're going to get in some shit. So we'll be right back.
Okay.
Welcome back to Entering the Black Hole with Rick and Anthony. I'm Rick.
And I'm Anthony.
And we're going to put some stank on it.
Put some stank on
it.
Stank, because you don't enter the black hole, so we're going to put some stank on it.
Stanky. All right.
Bring on the intro.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, we're going to talk about, I want to do the intro, then bring up what we're talking about.
We're going to put the stank on it now.
Yeah, I want to hear it first.
I didn't know you wanted to do it the second. I thought that was a separate thing.
Oh, well, we can make it separate.
So that is you put the stank on it.
This thing we're talking about is going to be...
Spencer.
Right. Richard Spencer is his name, so we'll put some stank on him.
All right. Well, there it goes.
I love this thing.
With all due respect, this isn't about you and Mr. Cole anymore. This is about all women. Where would Tina Turner be right now if she'd rolled over and said, "Hit me again, Ike," and put some stank on it?
There it is.
Yeah. I swear to God, that intro is like one of the hottest intros we have ever done, dog. We only got 2, but you know what I mean.
I'm going to leave the bed on for you.
Leave the music running. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for downloading Rick and Anthony and entering the black hole with Rick and Anthony. We're going to put some stank on it.
Thanks for downloading us, guys. I appreciate it.
We do.
You downloaded both of us together.
Yeah, because you can't do it by myself. Yeah, well,
you can't do it by myself.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anyway, we today on Stank on It. You notice I showed it up.
Today on Stank on It.
Stank on It. We're going to talk about what the hell is his name? See, I be forgetting.
Richard Spencer.
Thank you.
Richard Spencer. Richard Spencer.
I
That's
know
the name of the show.
Richard Spencer. I get it. I understand that most people, his cause or whatever the thing that he was doing was to a negative effect. However, the man is allowed to say whatever he wanted to say.
Well, the whole point is that, your First Amendment is freedom of speech.
Right.
And it protects things.
And freedom of expression.
It protects the things that you might not like to hear.
Right.
It protects those that want to say things that you may not necessarily agree with. That's what
exactly.
the freedom part is. You can,
I think what he said.
You can't deny somebody speaking based on anything.
No, you can't.
You can't deny them to speak.
You can't at all. And I think he had every right to say what he wanted to say. I just think they went a little overboard. Not with him, but what they did. They had 500 cops, 500 plus cops,
right,
at the University of Florida. And they banned tiki torches and a whole lot of other stuff they banned because they were afraid. Let me tell you something. This is how you put stank on it. He went there, put his shit on social media, made a big name for himself, and then went out there, and it probably was like the most boringest speech you ever heard.
Absolutely.
It's like watching a Floyd Mayweather fight.
Right. Well, I think the biggest hype about it was people were worried about him doing something.
Right.
Someone reacting at the,
the build-up of the hype. Right. They hyped that up like it was a boxing match.
And he got his words in. He said what he had to say. You may not have to necessarily agree with it, but.
Right. You know how much money they spent? $600,000
on what? Just security?
On security. That's the state money that they spent. So we spent $600,000. He only had to pay $10,000 for security inside the auditorium, and they don't even know how much money that the school spent. So all this money, close to $1 million, it had to be, just to let this man speak. I think we have taken stuff way too far, And because of that, we end up posterizing this guy, making him bigger than what he is. They politicized it, which made it bigger than what it was.
Yeah, the Phillips file today didn't even play but a couple seconds of it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't feed into it. You give him the attention he wanted. I mean, we all knew the basis of his speech, when he was going to say. And,
right.
For you to base your judgment upon somebody by their appearance alone, you're a fucking idiot, all right? You can't say one person is one way. You can't prejudge somebody one way just by looking at them.
I have this big
I have
issue.
a very good judge of character.
Right.
But I can't judge you until I start talking to you. When
right.
I start talking to you, after about 5 minutes, I can categorize you within a category of a lot of other people I know and kind of
right.
just say this person's like this like this. Not necessarily your political beliefs or anything, but just your
right.
personality type. Even your voices, even your facial expression, the way your voice sounds.
Right.
I was born with it, but I don't know how or why. But I've always had an incredible sense of judge of character, but I can't judge anybody. Say something about somebody unless I've talked to them.
Right.
I don't know who they are.
And he's probably, and believe it or not, he might not be the big asshole that he portrayed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
well,
he might. His
beliefs may be asshole-like, but he may not be an asshole.
He might have had some valid points.
Oh, he might.
Whether you like it or not, he might have had some valid points, and not necessarily, a racial point where,
right.
just say, oh, they did this. Why are our prisons 90% black? Like, not like that, but
right.
I mean, like, he might have a point in our social, interactions, right. and he's right. Like, I was watching the live feed, and one of the fucking guys on Facebook was like, oh, don't see one Spanish or black cop at the security door. What does that mean? And
because they don't want to be a part of it.
Well, by him saying that, he's basically being the person he doesn't like. Like, I thought you're not looking at colors. I thought it doesn't matter. So why are you calling it out if it doesn't matter?
You're right. You're right.
So you're actually being the person
racist
that you don't want to be.
You being that nationalist guy. You're right, basically.
And you can't have it both ways. You can't be. I understand if a black person's like, hey, we're racially discriminated, with police and everything else.
Right.
I can't say that because I'm not black, so I have no idea what that's like.
Right.
But I can't sit there and let them say something about,
derogatory towards another.
Right, and say, hey, it doesn't make it right. You're
doesn't.
doing the same exact thing that you don't want us to do. If you're going to drive a wedge between us.
And I don't disagree with you. I totally agree. Believe it or not, there is a double standard, and it sucks. Double standard.
Fucking black card.
Yeah,
fucking,
that black card.
God damn it.
That damn black card. You know what I'm saying? And the news junkie was talking about, somebody was talking about a white card, and he was like, white card? He said, I don't even have a white card. So I'm like,
Does it exist?
I don't know. Do they? You got to ask the only white person I know.
Where's mine? Eat your white privilege pizza.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But there is a double standard in certain degree because, and this is one thing I can't stand with black people do. we got to stop using our color as an excuse of why we can't do certain things, especially nowadays when we just had
using it as a crutch.
Right, as a crutch. I mean, don't get me wrong. We still as a ethnic group, we still get discriminated on.
You can do anything you want.
Right? No, we can't.
Why not?
What you mean? Why not?
What couldn't you do that I could do? Nothing, bro.
The only thing we could do the only thing that you could do that we couldn't do was get pulled over the cops and get away with it. That's it. No, I'm just joking. But
I got pulled over the other day because the cop said I couldn't see your seatbelt on. I'm like, what? And he said all that was on, and he's like, oh, I couldn't see if it was on from behind you. I'm like, all right, and he just left though.
He just let you go?
Yeah, because the reason why he stopped me was invalid.
No, he would have gave me a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. No, he
but
wouldn't.
you
He
know
probably
what I
let me go too. But it's not. I know a lot of people say there's black people this, black people that. We have.
I say that all the time. Black people this, black people that.
200 years ago, we can make that argument. You know what I'm saying? 100. Even I'm not even saying maybe in the 30s, 40s, and 50s where it was really bad. You know what I'm saying? Jim Crow laws was serious.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That was a serious, serious thing.
Yeah.
And it was not that's even that segregate. What is it called? Segregation but equal, something like that. That's when the Jim Crow law started, is because they was like whites and blacks can live together, they just can't be together, and that was a dumb idea.
Well, it's been happening for centuries, anyways. I mean, what do you think the masters did with the female slaves?
Oh yeah, well,
what do you think
knew
they
that.
did? What do you
Thomas
think,
Jefferson
what
was
do you
king.
Think that the masters' wives did with the other guy slaves, on the side?
Right.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, Thomas Jefferson.
Fucking it happened, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The thing is that I understand we were promised 40 acres and a mule, by the way, which we never got. Right? But the things that go on today didn't go. The things we could do today, we couldn't do 40, 50, 60
not
years
just
ago.
that, dude. But I mean, like, now people are more aware about it. Social media, the information becomes readily available. I hate to tell you, but this has been going on for a long time.
Oh yeah,
recently,
well, we knew that.
And we just didn't know, now we're able to know about it.
Well, it's not. It's just being broadcast more.
Right, the information's out there.
And another
Which
thing,
it wasn't before. People would just live in their own little corner, their own little world, and think the world was one way because they just were ignorant of what was going on around them by means of not being able to get that information. You go to a small town newspaper, they ain't printing all that shit out. They're not getting all the information. It wasn't.
That is true.
It wasn't
That
widespread
is true.
like it is now. Click of a button, boom, everything.
If we can all just stop the hating, I think that's the
Fuck
most
that.
important thing.
You're off the show.
I'd rather listen. You can hate. I mean, I don't like everybody that I meet. You're not gonna like everybody you meet, but I don't hate you because of the color of your skin. Okay, I hate you because of your character.
Because you're a fucking asshole.
Right, you're an asshole. Not because you're a black person or you white or you green. First of all, I'm not a racist. I'm a humanist. I hate everybody. Okay, I hate
You're
humans.
all equally worthless.
That's right. I don't like you just because I don't like you. Okay, but you got some. I mean, this whole thing hating me because I'm darker than you, or me hating you because you're lighter than me, makes no sense.
No.
Now, if you was a jerk and you happen to be white, I hate you because you're a jerk. A black person could be just as assholic as the white person is, and I can't stand his ass neither.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's sad. Or Spanish or Japanese. I don't give a fuck what color you are.
What happens
or what
when,
race you are.
What happens when you're let's say you're having an argument. You're a white guy. You're out front. You're having an argument with your fucking nephew because you're a fucking piece of shit loser. Your family's, a dysfunctional fucking family. You get shot and you go to the hospital and your doctor is saving your life as black. What do you do then? Ask for a different doctor?
Did you know? Yo, check this out.
I mean, you can't choose everything. You can't choose.
No,
people.
You can't.
So you don't have the ability to do that. Is what I'm saying. It's not.
Did you know?
Practical.
Did you know George Washington Carver? Right, the one. I think it's George Washington Carver.
I did not know him.
I think he's the one that created the heart transplant.
Never met the guy.
No, I never met him neither. I wasn't born. But did you know that the first person he ever saved was a white man, who's told him, "I'd rather you had let me die than
that's so fucked
right
up,
than to save my life."
That's how hardcore they are about
right.
it.
That's how real they were.
That's so fucked up, man.
And then he died needing the same thing, But what happened is that the white doctors wouldn't operate on him and save his life. And he saved another man's life who hated him so much. You know, sometimes it's just sad that these things happen for no apparent reason. Nowadays, listen, I don't care who you are. If you could, that's just like just like the gays in the military. Listen,
Right.
if I ain't fighting, so if they out there and they want to fight and put their life on the line, God bless their soul too. For the God that don't exist.
Right.
But bless them. I'm glad that they out there doing what they doing. And I'll be the first one to stand up and salute. You know what I'm saying? I'm on your side all the way. Who cares if you gay? Who cares if you white? Who cares if you blue, green, yellow, black? Who cares? Do what you do. As long as you ain't fucking up my money, we all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's it. And I think that's about all I got to say about that.
That's all you got to say about that, Darth? You sure you want to keep going?
Fuck
Keep
you.
going. I think that's all I have to say about that.
You sound like Cartman. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. See, he's an asshole. Jokes. He's an asshole, ladies and gentlemen, and not because he's white. He's just an asshole.
Jokes. He's an asshole. Jokes. You can't speak English.
I speak better English than you. I talk clearer.
All right. So,
First of all, I'm from New York.
what's the second of all part? Then what's after that? Oh, it rains.
Black.
Black card. Engaged.
Engaged.
Engaged. Black card engaged. Yep.
I
Keep
want to
the
give.
change, motherfucker.
You know what? That's the end of this goddamn segment, man. Oh, one more thing I want to talk about before we go.
All right.
There's this story out. These two, this mother and daughter, right?
Gay.
They stole $250,000 worth of e-gift cards from Amazon.
How?
They kept calling customer service,
Saying
right?
I didn't get my card.
Yes, with different accounts, Gmail accounts, Google accounts, all types of accounts. Well, Google and Gmail is the same thing, but Gmail, Yahoo, and all that other stuff, and say, I didn't get my, and so they was getting them. And what they was doing, they were getting the cards and then selling the e-cards to other people so they could purchase stuff or buy stuff and sell it.
Nice.
And they was doing it for 2 years.
Damn.
I was like, and you know what these...
The guy arrested?
Yeah, they finally got caught. But you know, they look like bum bitches. I was like, what did you do with the $250,000?
Crack.
No, they weren't that far.
Nah.
But I damn sure, first and foremost, my hair would have been dead. My nails would have been done. I'd have had me a car. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
If I'm going to spend it, I'm going to spend it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
going to look good. I'd have been living in a nice little apartment or a nice little 1-family, 2-family home and just to sell the rest. And I was like, yo, bitch, you ain't even spend your fucking money properly.
In a 92 Geo Metro.
You know what I'm saying? You was driving a 1978 Get Out and Push. Okay? All right. But that was the other thing that I saw in the
Hey,
news
did you
today, and I
listen-
thought it was funny.
Did you listen to News Junkie yesterday?
Which story?
No, I'm just saying you listened to the show yesterday,
Some of it.
towards the end. I put a dispatch out and they played it.
They didn't play it. I didn't
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah.
Why they always playing your dispatches
They
at
were-
the end?
They were talking about how much money you get paid and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So the
I heard
last
that.
segment, I sent one in, and they played it, and you know, I always said Rick Frank Gary, you know, and then
Right.
after all I said everything, Sabrina said, "Well, drinks are on Rick from Frank Gary."
You told me you made like what, $95 million?
No. I just no. But the point is, at the end, Sabrina was like, "Well, drinks are on Rick from Frank Gary." She
Well,
said
bitch,
it.
you got to verify me first.
She got. My point is, she said it.
I know. I heard. I
Fucker
got
you,
it.
you motherfucker, you.
You father fucker, you.
What?
Father fucker.
That's fucked up. You're off the show.
No, I'm not. I didn't call you gay. I called you father fucker.
All right. Well, at least let's just say it was somebody else's father then. Okay, I'll do that.
Well, whoever father you fucking, you fucking. It don't matter.
Fuck you.
All right,
Hey,
yo.
look at me.
What?
Fuck you.
No, you're not doing it right now. You got to
Damn, how
keep
do I do
everything
it?
quiet. You know what? Fuck you. There you go. That's how you do
You
it.
kind of rolled off the tongue. You
Yeah,
know what?
it just
Fuck you.
flows.
You're off the show.
Yeah. Anyway, we can end this segment right now.
It's over.
No, you got to do the exit.
No.
Yes, do the exit.
Why? I don't want to.
Yes, you do. You know you do.
God damn it.
Now you can't play the exit. He's a fucking asshole. Oh,
Let's
I
play.
can't hear it.
respect, this isn't about you,
It's
Mr.
fading
Cohen.
in for some reason.
This is about all women.
He's not
Where
coming
would
out
Tina
at all.
Turner be right now if she'd rolled
Oh, 'cause I
over and
turned it
said,
down.
hit me again, Ike, and put some stank on it?
This is
You won't hear that. It'll sound normal.
That's how normal. Yeah. You cutting this out or you keeping this part in?
No, I'm not cutting it out.
I want to give a shout out to my my homeboy Robert. He's the guy that said he'll come and do our show.
Okay.
And he's the one that was
Come on in, man.
Yeah, man. Listen to our show. Smash that share button.
That's what Milk Truck.
What milk truck?
Smash that shit.
Oh yeah, smash that shit. Okay, you can end that, man.
It's done.
Thank you.
Midnight now.
We're gonna have to do that more cleanly someday.
Do what more cleanly?
I will put some stank on it. We got.
When I'm done, it'll be perfect. You're just talking.
No, I'm talking
shit.
about the way we talk, and if we be fucking it up.
You fuck it up.
You helped. Man. Okay, back to what we normally do. Talk shit to each other.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to our people out there that we normally give our shout outs to. Tom and Dan, News Junkie, Burn It Down, Podcast Mafia,
Funny to informing.
Funny to Informant. There's a couple of other heads that you
Rest in
talked about.
peace, Trailer Park.
Well, yeah.
Need to get him on our show.
Let's do it.
I can.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
asked him about it. He said he would.
You think we can get Icy Wiener to do our show? Our show?
I mean, I'm willing to have anybody. I don't know if I'm able to get him on.
You never know. You never know.
I want to get all the chatters.
Yeah, every one of
I
them.
want to get everyone.
I want to get some new chatters on too. Some brand new chatters that only been on there for like a couple of weeks,
Right.
so we can get a bigger fan base through them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be an asshole to them,
get
just
a
like
shout
haze
out
them.
to-
Like you gotta show your opinion right now.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
We're
Well,
gonna
y'all
get
guys.
a shout out to Finn Henry's. We're fitting to go there.
Oh yeah, we are. Finn
We
Henry's.
kind of make a tradition of going there after the show.
Well, you seem to do it. You already made it a tradition, dog. You go there like every day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
I got
every
a
day.
bad fucking problem, bro. Going
Yeah,
to
man.
Finn's
You
all
an
the goddamn
alcoholic,
time.
man.
I am.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
I mean, if it's
You ain't telling me my payment that I spend at Finn's every month? Oh my god.
dude, that man goes into Finn Henry's and everybody.
I don't even check out, like close out. I just have a monthly payment.
Yo,
I got,
check
like,
it
a
out, fans.
subscription.
He go to Finn Henry's so much, right, that when he walks in there, they just ring a bell. Ding! They be like, "Oh, Rick's here."
The drink's
Hey,
there
Rick.
before I sit down.
You know what I'm saying? They be like, "Yo, they got his own reserved seat."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a sticker on
I
it
got
that
a
says
cot in the
Rick's.
back.
Huh?
I got a cot in the
Yeah,
back.
man. He was like
in a mailbox.
He got his own bathroom. You know what I'm saying? They be like, "Shit here, Rick." Man, you too much, man. I mean, Finn Henry's is a nice spot.
I like it, man. It's my spot.
You know what I'm saying? And it's good
I'm
to
saying.
catch some of the, the
I'm saying,
radio
I'm saying.
junkie people out there.
I'm saying.
I always say that,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
No, you can't.
Saying.
You're not saying
I
it
can
right,
say
man.
I'm saying. I count my sayings.
Nah,
I'm
man,
saying.
you gotta be like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm
can't count my
saying?
sayings.
It's you know what I
You're
mean?
saying like 80, 90 times.
No, man, you're doing it wrong. It's you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You gotta say it like that.
You say it like 70, 80 times.
So what? You say you're off the show like 150 times.
Nah, I was chilled out.
Yeah,
I backed down. I settled down a
shut
little
the fuck
bit.
up. You know what I'm saying?
Don't.
I
not-
just said it again. Ha ha.
You know what nail nutter means?
What?
Nail nutter.
Yeah.
Nail nutter means don't not get a nail nutter bitch, not a nail, not a hoe. Not a nail, not a them. That's what it means.
You know what that really is? Y'all
No one
lazy
said that
motherfucking
nail nutter
Southerners.
like
Y'all
you
lazy
said nail
motherfucking
nutter.
Southerners that don't know how to speak.
Say it nail nutter.
No, it don't even sound right when I say it.
Yeah, because
I got too much a northern accent.
Say,
Know what I mean?
I still don't know what that shit
All right.
means, but it sounds good. That's How High. You ever seen that movie How
Yes,
High?
I saw the movie How
Goddamn.
High.
Powder.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You're not funny.
That's not a baby with these leaves hanging out the back.
See, he just keep going on.
That was one of the funniest movies ever.
Yes, I saw the movie multiple times.
He first goes to college at the beginning of the movie, and he's got his bag of weed on the fucking dash, and he turns the fan on, and it blows his weed everywhere. That's happened to me. It pissed me off.
So you like How High?
That was a
Method
good
Man
movie.
and Redman?
Yeah, that was a great
That
movie.
was a good movie. You know they did How High too, right?
No, they didn't.
Oh, I thought they did.
I didn't know if they did. I mean, maybe you're right.
Well, they were
I don't know.
supposed to. You know, it was talked about.
That was a classic, man. I wouldn't redo it.
Well, I thought it was just a funny movie with bad acting. That's it.
They did it on purpose. It had a dry humor, but I like that.
Redman is not a great actor. Method Man is a good actor.
They
Now,
were both good in that movie.
no, they were just. No, that was bad acting.
They were funny as shit.
That's what the movie. That's why the movie was good, is because it was funny, but they were terrible actors. You know what I'm saying? That's how you generally start off on a bad movie and then work your way up. Now, Method Man is a very good actor.
Man, I feel like I just got so much going on right now in my life, bro. I don't have like the energy I used to.
Dude, man, you know what it is that you got the job. You know what I'm saying? You got your daughter. You got the show. You know what I'm saying?
I just got a lot going on. It seems like.
Well, I mean, dog, I can't give you that much sympathy.
I'm gonna go to Fins, bro.
You want to go now? Oh man, you want to get drunk already? All right. So, I mean, how long were we on there? Like 40 minutes?
Oh yeah, we're at 41.
41? All right. Well, you know what? He want to go to Fez. He want to get some drink on. This was supposed to be a short show anyway.
The short shit show.
Yeah,
shit,
basically.
shorty show.
But I got to put some stank on it, which I really wanted to do today. I really wanted to do that.
We got some other things coming up. We got some big interviews coming up. I'm not going to say any names because every time I do, I put my foot right in my fucking mouth. So
I don't know. I'm gonna talk to some people, man. You know what I'm
We
saying?
can do
See
that.
some other chatters. I want to. If I can catch him out there, I want Johnny Cocktail to come back.
we need to get him back on the show.
Yeah, we need to.
We got a new setup.
Yeah, I want him to see it. I want him to have fun with us.
Yeah.
Damn,
You
I
just
got
want to
his
see
Facebook
Tits
page.
McGee's tits again.
Well, I mean, he can
That's
come
really
by
why.
himself.
That's really why you want.
I want to meet some of Tits McGee girlfriends.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, do
You know
you?
what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man! Come on, she got the what they call it, the pipeline.
You find
to
her on
bitches.
Facebook and talk to her. Like, hey, man. make
Yeah,
some
I
friends.
tried to hit them up before. Sometimes they be on it, but they don't. They got their instant message up, but they don't be answering. But I'm gonna try
You're like,
again.
oh, that's fucking Anthony.
Yeah, and the
Jesus.
black ugly dude. Yeah, I know.
We'll go ahead and not answer that.
Yeah, I don't want to talk to his fat ass anyway.
He's off the show.
Yeah, he's off the show. Johnny, you off the show too.
Yep, Johnny off shit.
But Tits
McGee off
McGee
the
can
show.
come back on the show whenever she wants to.
She's off the show.
No, she can't be.
She's
Her
back
tits
on.
put her on the
Back
show.
off the show.
Nah.
Back on
All
the
right, man. We out of here, man. Say goodbye.
We're off the show now, guys.
Yeah.
No, wait.
What?
Wasn't there something else you wanted to bring up?
No, that's it.
No, I thought you had something important.
No, I said happy birthday to my son. I did. Yeah. Nope, that's it.
All right, bro.
All right. That was our work.